I did. Well, first of all, Ross Bauman pleaded guilty to 2 counts of sexual solicitation of a minor and 2 counts of producing child porn. A judge sentenced him to 40 years, suspended all but 16. But child safety advocates say that cases like these highlight the importance of learning and talking to your kids about who they're talking to online.
Horrifically shocking that there seems to be no end to the depths that people will go to exploit children.
Adam Rosenberg is the executive director of LifeBridge Health Center for Hope in Baltimore. It's an advocacy center that supports survivors of child abuse, domestic violence, and gun violence, among other things. He's highlighting the importance of keeping children safe online after a Florida man pleaded guilty to exploiting 2 Baltimore County children. Last year, police say that Ross Bauman, who was 19 years old at the time, began communicating with 2 boys on a gaming app and got the boys to email him inappropriate pictures and videos.
We need to be able to see, we need to be able to look at their email, we need to look at their browser history, and we need to be having tough conversations with our kids about who they're talking to and what they're doing.
Rosenberg stresses the importance of parents being proactive.
One of the best ways we can work to protect our children as parents is to really be involved in all aspects of their life, their digital lives, their media, what they're doing online, what they're doing on phones, because people who want to do bad things to children and take advantage of them are too clever and too smart and know how to get access to them.
And he says there are things to look out for when abuse or exploitation happens.
If your kid is suddenly acting differently, acting secretly, keeping information from you as a parent there, you want to be able to ask more questions and be able to probe why.
Rosenberg says that it's never too early to start talking to kids about internet safety.
As we're seeing in this case, children, as young as grade school kids could be exploited online there. And if we're going to let our kids go play on the internet playground, we have to be able to give them the rules of engagement.
And you can find more information on how to keep your kids safe in cases like this by clicking on this story at WBAL-TV.com. Reporting live here in Towson, Kyrie Stewart, WBAL-TV 11 News.